It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days.
And this summer, the NBA owners approving the $1.5 billion sale of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outing against Memphis. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Zubats. Walker comes in for Nesmith. And MP subbed in for Shepard. Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And when you have a player like MP make a statement like this, it sends a message to the rest of the team. It's him telling his teammates, give me the ball and let me do my thing. All eyes are going to be on MP, and he might be drawing some extra double teams, too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Halliburton, Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's MP, and it's Huff in at the center position. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Ali.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication, we're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Ali.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ingles comes in for Shannon. Then for Indiana, Toppin comes in for Siakam. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
MP with it. Randall's in his pocket. MP, the pass to Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. MP shot is off.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Obi Toppin. MP is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Jarris Walker, and it's Potter in at the center, locking down the middle. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Phillips is checked in for Minnesota. Then for Indiana, Nesmith. Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Phillips. Edwards, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Then for Indiana, Ivica Zubac's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. And MP subbed in for Shepard. Here's MP. Edwards pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside McDaniels, from deep, sinks it. What range from downtown. McDaniels got 5.
And that was from way outside. It's clear McDaniels has confidence in his long-range capabilities.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen him pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Minnesota up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand.
I think for the Pacers, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
High fidelity, fast paced, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rock. He's checked in for Shepard. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Randle and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Halliburton. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP high post. Lets it fly from 18. The shot, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Zubats finds MP. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, MP, he got that tweener working.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Count that one. McDaniels got 7.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Siakam outside. Zubats with a screen on Randall. Halliburton, the pass to MP. Power move from MP.
The assist, Tyrese Halliburton.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Not where you maybe expect to see Neesmith scoring, but I tell you what, he can give you a little finesse inside, too.
Timberwolves shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Halliburton against Highland. Here's MP. Rebound Minnesota. Dosunmu outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough.
Help me out!
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. MP is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
The 3 is up. Walker pulls down the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's MP. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 12. Dosunmu for 3. The shot comes out. Now here's MP. The shot from 20 feet out. Can't hit that one.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Walker. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Phillips. And the Pacers also making a change. Zubats is checked in. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. To the inside, MP. Oh, MP takes the contact and converts.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From about 19, cleared away by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 14. From deep. It's money from deep.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert. He's checked in for Indiana. Now Gobert. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And that basket is good.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan: win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now Gobert. Edwards fires. No good from three. Here's Halliburton. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Siakam. Knocks down the trifecta.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Now DiVincenzo. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started...
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, Anthony. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys